Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me today. Glad we're here together. And yes, it is Thursday, and it's been technical issues, this and that happening in the background, and we've not been able to do a live since Monday. Different things happening, but we're here, we're back. Thank you for joining us here today on Storytime. I hope that you make a date today, and of course any other day that we're here on Storytime Live, which is 7 a.m. Pacific time every weekday. So check your time, your local time, and see what time Storytime is on. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and bringing a book to Storytime that I think hasn't been back probably 3 years. But we're here. It's back. And this one is coming to us from Barrows and Leo Espinosa. And this one is called Like. And we're reading this one today, coming to us from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Excited for this one, and excited that you could join us here today. Thank you indeed for joining in. I hope that you and your loved ones are doing well. Thank you for choosing to be here with us on Storytime, whether you're here live, we appreciate you, or indeed you're here later on for the recordings. Thank you so much for choosing to be a part of the Storytime community, and appreciate you so much. Many books coming your way too from Chronicle Books, but this one is also coming out. Pamela Courtney, thank you so much. Congratulations on your brand new book that will be coming out on May 20th. It is available right now for pre-order, but also please remember you can ask for these books at your local library. Request them so they can get them ahead of time, and you can have them right when they come out. So a season for fishing, fish fry tradition. This one coming to us from Pamela Courtney and Tony D. Chambers. Cannot wait to see it. Yes, I hope you're excited with me. Thank you so much for joining us here today. And of course, Annie Barrows, as you know, from the famed Ivy and Bean series and many other wonderful books. Well, today she brings us Like. And for this one, she teamed up with Leo Espinosa and, of course, Chronicle Books of San Francisco, just as it was with Ivy and Bean. Of course, that one illustrated by Sophie Blacko. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Let us know where you are. Let us know who is joining in with you. And let's have some fun together. Thank you for joining in. I'll be right back after this short break when we're back with more story time. If you're out here in the Bay, it is raining. It'll be raining most of the day, so be sure to carry that rain jacket, those boots perhaps, and everything else that will make it the rain a little less convenient, right? Thank you so much. A lot less convenient. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. I'll see you on the other side of this short break.
Hi, friends. I'm Marietta Apollonio, the author and illustrator of Jack the Library Cat, and you are watching my family's favorite Storytime with Mr. Limata. Bye!
Welcome back indeed. Thank you so much for joining us. Marietta Apollonia out there in Harvard, Massachusetts. And of course, Jack the Library Cat. She did bring us that one. And of course, created other books as well. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. But Annie Barrows and Leo Espinosa bring us Like. And it is one of those with Andy's. And I always like to have you see, because not every time you get a book from the library is it well, books from the library usually will be covered and taped over, so you can't really see what the art below the art behind the sleeve. So let's see for this one. Oh, look at that. Wow. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I know. Beautiful art, a beautiful book awaits. Let's get into it. Like, written by Annie Barrows, illustrations by Leo Espinosa, and we are reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Here we go. Like, written by New York Times-bestselling author Annie Barrows and illustrated by the Pura Belpre honoree Leo Espinosa. You know you're in for a treat, right? And we're reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Like. Hello, you are you, and I am I. We are people, also known as humans. This makes us different from most of the things on Earth. Yeah. You are you, I am I. We are people, also known as humans. This makes us different from most of the things on Earth. For instance, tin cans. We are not at all like tin cans. We are not shaped like tin cans. We cannot hold tomatoes. We cannot hold tomato sauce like tin cans. If you open up our lids, well, nothing good happens. We are not at all like tin cans. We are not at all like tin cans. What about a swimming pool? We are a little bit more like a swimming pool than a tin can. Like a swimming pool, we have water and chemicals and dirt inside us. Yeah. What about a swimming pool? Yeah, we're a little bit more like a swimming pool than a tin can. Like a swimming pool, we have water and chemicals and dirt inside us. Wow. But unlike a swimming pool, we don't have people splashing around inside us. No. Also, we have feet. We can run away into the trees if we want to. Poor swimming pool. We're a little bit like a swimming pool. A little bit. Just a little bit. I didn't get that. No, Siri, not you. Siri getting in on the fun out here. Yeah, but unlike a swimming pool, we don't have people splashing around inside us. Also, we have feet. We can run away into the trees if we want to. Poor swimming pool. Oh, we're a little bit like a swimming pool. Here is a mushroom. Wow, we are way more like a mushroom than a swimming pool. Do you agree? What do you think? We are way more like a mushroom than a swimming pool. Mushrooms grow like we do. They need air and water and food like we do. They make more mushrooms like we do. Okay. We don't make mushrooms, we make people. But mushrooms don't have anything to say. And even if they did, they wouldn't have a way to say it. They don't have mouths. They don't have brains either. No, no, no. It's not rude. It's not a rude thing to say. It's the truth. We are like a mushroom in a few ways, but we are more different than we are alike. Wow. Something to think about, right? Look at this thing. This is an excavator. Oh, I know a few friends out there that are getting excited right now. Excavator. It digs up big piles of dirt and moves them around. We can do that too, but we can't do it nearly as well as an excavator. Is an excavator better than we are? That is the question. What do you think? Yes, this is an excavator. It digs up piles of dirt and moves them around. We can do that too, but we can't do it nearly as well as an excavator. Is an excavator better than we are? Let's see. Can an excavator tell a joke? No. Can an excavator fry an egg? No. Can an excavator burp? Absolutely not. It's got no brain, no mouth, no ideas. An excavator can do two things better than we can, but we can do many, many more things than an excavator. Watch out. Burp. Yeah. This is a hyena. We are more like a hyena than we are like a tin can, a swimming pool, a mushroom, or an excavator. Hyenas and humans, that's us, need food, air, and water to live. Neither humans nor hyenas are made in a factory like tin cans. Neither of us grows out of the ground like mushrooms. Oh, did I miss? No. Nope. We have little baby humans and hyenas instead. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. No, I did not. Perfect. Perfecto. Hyenas have brains like we do. They run around really fast like we do. They make loud noises like we do. But hyenas don't say words. They don't tell stories. They don't get embarrassed even when they're caught eating something off the ground. No. Hyenas have brains like we do. They run around really fast like we do. They make loud noises like we do. But hyenas don't say words. They don't tell stories. They don't get embarrassed even when they're caught eating something off the ground. Nope. They don't know when their birthday is. And if you invited a hyena over to your house next Thursday, it wouldn't come. Hyenas don't make plans. Which is fine, because if a hyena did come to your house, it might try to eat your baby brother. Ooh. So we are like hyenas in some ways. But if you were a hyena, you wouldn't be like you are now. And I would run away if I saw you. Oh, get away. Hey, it's me. And there's you. Look at us. Are we alike? We're not exactly alike, but we're both humans. So we have to eat food and breathe air and drink water. We both have to sleep. We both wear clothes. Well, most of the time, anyway. We both have brains that let us tell stories and burp and joke. We know when our birthdays are. Sometimes we get embarrassed. I know. Oh. We are so much alike. Even if you get embarrassed when you fall out of your chair, and I get embarrassed when the teacher calls on me, you're more like me than you are like an excavator. That is true. Even if I eat a raspberry, even if I eat raspberry jello with bananas in it, and you would never ever eat that in a million years, I am more like you than a mushroom. Even if you speak a language I don't speak, you're more like me than a hyena. Oh, yeah. Definitely something to think about. See that guy? He's more like us than he is like a swimming pool. So is she. Even that really old lady over there, she's like us too, but more wrinkled. Oh, yeah, we're more alike than you think. Wait, look at all these people. They are not exactly like us, but they're more like us than they are different. Yeah. Oh, yes. Look at these people. They're not exactly like us, but they're more like us than they are different. Oh, that is true. I'm more like you than I am like most of the things on earth. I am glad. I would rather be like you than like a mushroom. Ah, yes, yes. Things to be thankful about. Yeah, and a lesson in here too. I hope that we think of that. Look at our neighbor and we see our neighbor. Yeah, and those around us in our communities, in our schools. I'm more like you than I am like most of the things on earth. I am glad. I'd rather be like you than like a mushroom. Oh, and that is the end of our story today. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I hope you enjoyed this one. Like, written by Annie Barrows and illustrations by Leo Espinosa. And if you've had a chance to talk to Annie Barrows or listen to Annie Barrows speak, you know that Like reads exactly like Annie Barrows speaks. Lots of jokes, lots of laughter, lots of humor. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. A good reminder for all of us. Yes, we're more alike than we think. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. I'll catch you on the other side of this very short break.
Hi, my name is Zetta Elliott, and I am the author of 40 books for kids, including Dragons in a Bag and A Place Inside of Me. You're watching Storytime with Mr. Limata.
Thank you so much. Welcome back. Zeta Elliott, author of many wonderful books. And as mentioned there, Dragons in a Bag, 5-part series. There's 5. I know there's Dragons in a Bag, and it goes on this book 1, 2, 3, 5, but I forget all the titles of the different ones. I need to go back and look at the series again. When I was teaching in 4th grade class, I mean, we were going through those like crazy, and so I had all the titles in my head. But yeah, do check them out. Wonderful, wonderful reading indeed from Zeta Elliott, and of course, A Place Inside of Us, and many other books too. Many other books. It's over 40 children's books. So so please do find Zeta Elliott at your local library, or indeed ask for their books at your local library, or indeed find Zeta Elliott at zetaelliott.com. gmail.com. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And here at Storytime, we continue to celebrate Black History Month as well. Every single day is Black History Month here on Storytime. And just glad we could be here. And it doesn't matter what orders are put in place. We're not going to do that. We're going to continue celebrating and existing as Black people. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And of course, to all our allies, all the allies out there, thank you for the work that you're doing in ensuring that there is a better world out there for everyone. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I hope you enjoyed the book Like. And that one was coming to us from us here at Storytime, of course, in conjunction with Chronicle Books of San Francisco. And it is written by Annie Barrows and Leo Espinosa. And remember to, yes, we celebrate Black history, Black joy, Black excellence, Black belonging, and Black being every single day. And we don't need official decrees for that to celebrate and exist. And we are here, whether some people like it or not. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And I'll be right back again tomorrow with another exciting story. This one coming to us from Hadley Hooper and Kim Tomsich. And this one is called The Elephants Come Home. A true story of 7 elephants, 2 people, and 1 extraordinary friendship. Join us for this one. A sweet story, a beautiful story, and cannot wait to share this one. And it's a special treat to tomorrow as we come in. We'll be bringing back the conversation that we had with Kim Tomsich when she came to Storytime. And but I'll be here, of course, in the morning to say hello, and then we'll go into that reading and conversation with Kim Tomsich, and then we'll come back and wrap up together. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Please have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. This has been Storytime for today. This has been Storytime on this beautiful Thursday morning. Rainy out here in the Bay, a little bit cold as well. So please do take care of yourselves. If you're going out, you're in the Bay, be sure to carry those jackets and indeed see what else that you need. Boots probably. And just think of those 2 that need your help. And if you do have extra things that you could donate, well, why not do that? Thank you for being here. If you're elsewhere in the world, in the country, please do check the weather around where you are and see what you need before you head on out. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today, and I will see you again tomorrow when we are back with another exciting story. The elephants come home tomorrow. Much love from me, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, it brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Read me all of his stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.